Welcome to the Sleepy C and Big D Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those that don't know, welcome to another episode of the Sleepy C and Big D Show. With us concussed as always.
I'm not regularly concussed, but today it's a strong possibility. I'd say 9 out of 10.
You're typically just slow.
Yeah, Sleepy C as always, but concussed is a little bit. That's a little bit of extra you guys are gonna get today.
Yeah. So instead of her normal slowness, we'll have the extra slowness.
Yeah. So be prepared. Like you guys know how the sloth moves on that one movie. I can't place it right now because it's just not there on the tip of my tongue.
No, because it's probably
concussed. The mental loss that I'm having right now.
That's the first thing to go.
Damn, that's going to drive me crazy, though. If we can get fact checker on that. There was a movie that came out recently. It's Zootopia.
Oh, good Lord.
Sorry, I just want to make sure. I still have my cognitive thinking, so that is
DMV.
good. Yeah.
What was the joke?
I don't remember. It took
something about a pregnant camel.
A camel that has 3 humps or something like that.
Yeah.
What do you call a pregnant? I don't know. It's not... That's neither here nor there.
There it is.
There it is.
And
I almost forgot all my signature lines.
It wasn't that hard of a hit.
It was pretty good.
Was it a decent one?
It was a pretty good... Estrella told me that I just mumbled things.
We are in front of a live audience today. We forgot to mention that part.
Yes. We have, of course, as our usual, my lovely wife, our fact checker, Rosita. I'm so excited. Yes, that's like a golf clap.
Well, we did talk about golf and not the whisper.
Yes, we did talk about that prior. But I'm sorry, you cut me off in the middle of my...
Let me apologize to you and our guest.
Yes, and then we also have on the right-hand side... Well, my right hand, your left hand.
My left.
We have Estrellita here in our house.
Otherwise known as Michelle.
Yes, I'm sorry, for simplicity purposes.
For those that speak English.
Yes, for those of us that can't roll R's or L's or any of that. Anywho.
Or just don't want to try.
Yeah, not putting forth effort. That's also something that could be
something that we
a problem, but whatever.
So you were talking about your concussion.
Yeah, and apparently, you were actually there, but you weren't looking. Your back was turned. I think you were getting water, which is weird to me.
No, now we know you're concussed.
Okay, I must have been seeing
that
things.
Is definitely not going to happen yet.
Well, you looked hunched maybe over the tire machine, I think, instead. That sounds right. I'm getting some nods of approval on that.
I was writing something, yeah. I was paying for my worthless sandwich.
Oh, that's right.
I was writing down the tip that I had to give for my $14 sandwich that was garbage. Shout out to Jimmy John's.
No, well, let's not shout them out. We talked about that.
Well, I
just
had to
briefly.
Shout out that it was a terrible sandwich and it cost me $15 and you to lose your mind.
Yeah. Yeah, just a quick snippet, breakaway from the conversation we were previously having. But my grandmother informed me, yes, Grandma, my favorite, she told me that...
You're her favorite.
Yes,
and
vice versa. and well, I might not be the favorite now. Well, she has... I mean, I suppose that'd be different grades. Like, I'm a granddaughter. She has great-grandchildren now. Anywho, that's neither here nor there.
It's not.
Quick story, though, or quick backstory. Jimmy John's and son, I suppose, is how to word it best. But they're big game poacher types, so I don't actually F's with them anymore.
Oh, well, after this sandwich and how shitty it was, I probably won't be effing with them either.
Perfect. Honestly, I was only ever into them because they delivered. And now fucking everybody does. You got DoorDash.
It's so efficient. If I knew it was $3, I wouldn't have done it. I thought it was free this whole time.
That's terrible.
I thought maybe it was, and now they're like, oh shit, other people are getting paid for it, so why can't we?
Yeah, that's probably what it is. They're like, look, if we capitalize and we come in a little bit under DoorDash, they fucking charge, I think, $6, I think.
They vary.
I think 4 times right now.
We have our guest here. She does get it a lot.
You're a Jimmy Johnner?
No, she's a DoorDasher.
Oh, okay. I was because we talked about
this. She's
this.
doing everything she can not to speak.
She's trying not to. You can say things.
You can talk.
Yeah.
Like $3 to $4.
$3 or $4?
$3 to $4.
Okay. Well,
that's the laziness we've come to.
A little continuation onto this side back alley conversation we're having based off of my mildly concussed self.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
Actually, we've forgotten about that. We were talking about my day, and that
and how terrible it got.
and that I ordered it. Yeah,
I'm so sorry. I'm so confused. Usually it's just me rambling on about myself.
And I know you got food and you, it's all one thing.
Right. I feel like that this is my story. Like, I'm telling you about this.
Food is my life, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
fact checker? She's nodding yes.
She was nodding yes before you even
All I said was food, and
anything.
she already knew I was talking about
She was
you.
all, that's her.
Yeah, that's our thing.
So, and that.
The bell in the background, that's not a angel getting its wings. That is a cat, which we are not fans of, but apparently
You're not. You're the only one here at the table.
True.
Currently. I mean, I'm sure tons of you out there dislike cats, and for many possible reasons, because I used to be kind of on the fence about them.
Mm-hmm. But who doesn't like stroking pussy?
I mean, I suppose, ultimately, when you look at it that way,
Right.
that's a win-win for everybody around.
Cat scratch fever.
The difference is, though, cat scratch fever, that shit is real.
No, I know.
She scratched me, the cat that you're fucking petting so nicely over there, all right? She scratched the fuck out of me.
And likes Rosa.
Well, she doesn't hate me. She loves me, too, but she loves Rosa more.
Okay, so now you sound like what you and your sister would say about your grandmother.
Yeah, I suppose she does have a favorite, and that favorite is Rosa.
Okay, there
But
it
on
is.
the flip side, the other cat, I'm her favorite.
Okay.
So we're pretty even. You know, they love us both, but there's clearly a love
Someone
stronger.
has the connection or whatever.
Right, we're bonded. Like, what's that?
Yeah.
What's the...
The dog
God, tell me. Twilight. Imprinted!
Imprinted.
Yes!
Thanks,
Thanks,
you,
babe.
fact checker.
Oh, love it. She didn't even need to look that up.
I
want everyone to know that. She knew that
This is our
offhand.
20th episode. She's on the ball now. You know, she's been training for this.
She's been
lifting
like
weights.
triathloning,
Yeah,
but mentally.
You know, she's gone through the dictionary, the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, she's ready for me to say weird shit.
So there's really no knowledge in it, but she knows all the shitology and shittily and yeah.
What was the other one with the shorts, thighs out, skies out?
Dicky.
Or skies out, thighs out.
What was it? Oh, it wasn't Dickies.
Fudge.
It was
Chubbies.
Chubbies.
That's right.
Yeah. And shout out to your mom with that.
Yeah, shout out to my mom for not knowing and for us to be able to provide you that answer.
For saving us.
And then
with that,
also a shout out this would be like a duplicate, like a follow-up shout out for my wife, who again just now shook an imaginary dick at me,
right?
To get that chubby point across.
That's
basically.
twice. You know, for lesbians, you shake a lot of dicks.
We do shake. I guess we shake a lot of dicks.
Somebody has to do.
It's not intentional. And publicly, for that matter. I mean, not here right now, like to the world, but publicly amongst us here.
Yeah. If this was on a video, who knows?
I know. We gotta look into that. My sister is
interested. Your sister
interested.
wanted to do it, and blah blah blah. We've heard that she wants to be on the thing, and
but
then
it's like,
she stresses
how can
out
she video
and
us
she can't
if
come
she's not here?
True. And that's where the story crumbles.
Didn't you tell me though there was some way to do that? Anyways, look.
There
Let's come back round robin.
Round
all right?
robin.
I fucking knocked myself in the head today. I thought I said something to the sorts of, "Hey, can you grab this? I think I'm about to fall."
And I heard, "Can you get me a sandwich?"
And you should have. Why didn't you?
Well, because as you mentioned,
because you were disappointed by it.
Michelle or Lolita went to get you some ice and instead found frozen hamburger patties.
Oh, so we thought we were good
which
there.
we were afraid you were going to eat. So instead of bringing that, she brought you water
frozen
bottles.
Water bottle. Whose is that, by the way? I now have it in my fridge in case I need it again. Because as we all know, I hit myself often at work.
We know that you're gravity challenged.
Yeah, it's many things. It's gravity. It's I can't lift my feet up high enough to not trip over
Which
shit.
is funny because you're not that tall.
I twisted my fucking ankle in the front yard coming up to tell Rosa about my fucking head injury. I mean, come on. Terrible.
This is why your mom bought you a helmet.
A fucking helmet. Yep. All right, no.
Have you heard the story of the helmets? You've heard the story of the helmets.
We can do a flashback real quick.
Let's go a quick flashback.
Also, because Vin, a coworker today,
circa
mentioned it.
1990?
No, circa like, gosh, it was like after.
Now you're sure it's you because last story you told us wasn't you, it was your sister.
This is for sure. Like,
okay,
this is like definite.
Let's make sure.
But my mom was in like I don't know. She was trying to make up for something, I think. So she went out on like a frenzy of like little gifts.
A whim.
Yeah, she was just like, "What do you guys want today?" And I really fucking needed a helmet so I could go to the skate park and skateboard.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, yeah, definitely, whatever it is, let's go. We're gonna go to fucking Six Flags today too. Whatever, right? So I was just like, all right. And then I don't know how it turned out. Like, I don't know if I initiated it, but I think there may have been money involved in the idea that I would rock this helmet throughout the fucking course of the
a bet, perhaps.
trip.
You won't wear it.
Some sort of like, oh my fucking God. Because I was wearing it, like, as we walked out of the store. My mom's like, you got to take that thing off. You're like, you look retarded. Like, you got to take that off. People are going to start asking questions. And so we ended up going to Six Flags.
Down the pen.
I apologize. What's worse is it's a clicky pen, and I wasn't even clicking it. I was just shaking it, and
there we go with you in the shaking.
In that
of
shaking,
stuff.
it's very shake.
Was that back to Rosa? Was it your turn?
It was shake weighty at her. Yeah, I was trying to throw ink on her.
You're taking
wink,
turns.
Wink.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. Anyways,
it's good for the complexion.
That's what I've heard, but I always just thought it was a line, Ba-dum-bums. We'll have to throw one of those in there.
I thought you said we're going to have to do a test.
No, we're not testing any of that.
You ever forgot about the onion thing? We were supposed to check.
We were supposed to check something about onions, but who fucking remembers?
We'll
look into that.
Six Flags,
so
wearing a helmet, perhaps.
I'm walking around with this it was an Element skateboard helmet. I remember vividly because I was big on the Bam Margera Element brand hype for sure. Okay. So that's how real I know this is,
Okay.
And we're fucking walking around, and I think at one point I got like hungry, but my mom was like, "I'll fucking feed you later," like it's expensive here. And again, this might have been part of the bet, which is horrible now, but at the time was very funny, and I laugh at it still. But I was walking around to seem that I may have had some sort of deficiency mentally. Just a mild retardation. And so I was walking around telling my mom, like, I'm hungry, Mom. Which is kind of borderline. Like, I sound dumb right now because that sounds more like a deaf person.
It
know what I mean?
Yeah,
realistically, But anyways, that shows you my level of knowledge.
Exactly.
And so I'm just telling my mom, I'm hungry. When are we gonna eat? And she finally is just like, I'll fucking feed you later. It's expensive. Right. This dude, not just some rando. I mean, well, he was random for sure, but
he worked there.
He worked there.
Okay.
He was a corn dog vendor.
High on your list of
non-edibles.
Yeah.
That's a fucking disgrace. Hot dogs, I know what they're made of. I'll totally eat that shit. Corn dogs, I don't know what it is. It just doesn't taste right together. It's like that corn
the sweetie
bread. I love cornbread. And I love hot dogs.
You just like the combination.
But the combination of them both, it's just a weird texture or something. I don't know what the fuck it is. Hey. So straight up, I took that he brought me a corn dog, this fucking guy. He's like, here you go, like trying to be just a real nice individual. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
What he may not have appreciated is that in my response to that action, I said, I don't even like corn dogs, and threw that shit to the ground.
You're
aggressively.
Going to hell.
Aggressively. I've got a one-way ticket. There's no coming back from this.
No.
I could save Mother Teresa, and it would still be just obliterated. There's no way. I mean, obviously.
She passed away a while ago.
Yes, I know, but my point is, you know what I mean? Like, I could save all the saints in the world, and it wouldn't change a thing.
No, the guy who did
because
the gesture
that is,
and everything.
Hands down, the most evilest thing I think I've ever done in my life. But that's all right. I'm all right with that.
And your mom was all right with that.
I'm all right with that.
Did
she was all right with that. I'm surprised she held back her laughter. Like, I don't understand how we made it through that. I think we left. I think we left right after that. I think we left immediately after because she was just like, "We got to get the fuck out of here."
This bitch is crazy.
Now you're drawing a scene. People are coming to us, like offering us things. This isn't appropriate.
While you're at it, can I get some cotton candy? Maybe one of those stuffed toys.
I was like, honestly, we should milk this shit. Let's go for something we like. Let's go. Let's hang around outside the nacho stand.
Maybe we can get to the front of the roller coaster.
I honestly, I was like, I mean, that's our next step.
A little drool on the side of your mouth.
That's our next step. I'm pretty good at that. Like, it would seem deceptive as I constantly am trying to be sure that I don't drool, but I am capable. Oh my God! Remember when we went to the dentist? To be fair, I was fucking medicated. They shot me up full of Novocaine.
That doesn't count. Dentist.
I know
everyone drools at the dentist.
I know, but I was like, I don't know what I was trying to do. I think I was trying to be like, oh yeah, and
were you wearing your helmet?
And then I wasn't in helmet. They don't allow that. They wouldn't even allow me to wear my hat.
Oh.
Let's not talk about it. Anyways, a puddle of drool fell down my face. I can't feel the shit.
You went to open your mouth and just...
And it just fell. Yeah, I was trying to sell it a little bit, but I oversold and it just fell out of my, like, all this drool. And Rosa straight up was just like, oh my God, gross. There's tons of drool on your face. Like, it was...
Not anymore.
Was
it's
like
all over my neck
stream.
and chest now.
Couldn't feel it. Yeah, no, it literally, it went, I had to I wish people could see this right now. So maybe Ciara's onto something about maybe we video one day. Not today.
Well, we keep saying we have a face
Not
for
in this
radio,
awkwardness.
right?
I know, and that's the
great.
thing.
Now we have to get dressed for this?
And that's the thing. Well,
Bad
not
enough
dressed.
We're already doing it.
No. I just mean, like, this is my work attire. I would like to be comfortable in my sweats. I should have already done that, actually, to be honest.
Okay.
I should have done that from the start.
True.
But, my goodness. Back to the concussion situation, which is where we keep deterring from somehow. Don't mind my retardation as a youngster. Things happen. We grow up, and we still laugh at the same things we used to. Anyways,
but you should have learned that you should be wearing a helmet.
But I guess, no, that's what my coworker said today. He was just like, yeah, maybe we get you a helmet or...
a hard hat or
I
something.
was just like, the fuck? I was like,
my
you
favorite
would.
part, and I don't know if Fact Checker Rose knows that you blamed it not being so bad on your soft hat.
Yeah, I was like, I was trying to shake it off. I really, like, I cried. For those of you listening,
Luckily, I was wearing my hat.
I fucking cried. Like, and the worst part is like, my hat was on backwards. So it hit, like, right here in the netting part still. It wasn't even, like, thick protection of the hat.
Yeah, the button on the top didn't even save it.
Nothing fucking helped me.
So.
But, I mean, I hit my head regularly.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon, to say the least. But... it's like, I don't know how people, like, if you're trying to plan an injury, like, I know people that, like, try to smash their hand or do this or that or whatever, and I'm just like, I fucking knocked myself real good, mumbled some shit that I thought was asking for help. Neither of you really knew what I was saying. You didn't even fucking turn around.
I'm
but
used
thank
to
God,
ignoring you.
Estrella turned around, like, she was just like, oh, okay, you want me to hold this? I fucking guess, or whatever. Like, I was still just like,
We have some add-on. What?
You left to go get your sandwich.
Yeah.
You fucking left! Dave didn't even give a shit.
I told you I ain't nothing. I went to go eat.
I visually, like I was like a horse blinders setup, okay? Like, I couldn't see anything outside of my peripherals, none of that shit.
Oh, you were tunnel vision.
Yeah, I was fucked up. So I, like, kind of dozied on over to my toolbox and just kind of rested against it and tried to stop my head from spinning. Like, this shit was, like, for real. Like, people say, oh, I saw stars or whatever.
Birdies
and I'm always like,
flying
you're
around.
such a douchebag. Yeah, I'm always like, get the fuck up. No, like, if you get knocked hard enough, like, man. And again, it was one of those weird, like, I try to shake it off, like, try to walk it off and just, like, calm myself down. But it was like getting hit in the nose. Like, it was a trigger. And my eyes were just done. I was just like, yep. I'm gonna cry right now. It's happening. I'm not even trying to do it. It's not.
You're
It's not
fanning
even.
yourself. Yeah.
I know, and I was again like sometimes I get real mad when I get hurt, just because it's like
pisses you off.
Yeah, it fucking makes me so mad. Like, what was I doing? You know what I mean? Like, this could have been avoided.
Yeah.
That's ultimately what it comes down to. Is like, this didn't need to happen.
Could it have been?
Yeah, because I'm a fucking dumbass. All right, still 10 years later, no helmet. Okay, that's the only difference here. And it was more than 10 years. I'm old, I know.
The problem is you wear the helmet at the wrong times.
Yeah.
That's
I wear
what
it when
that's what it comes down to.
I wear it when we're out gallivanting, and I'm
instead of
clearly
out
not
when
going to
you're
have a
under-
head injury there.
Yeah.
Maybe I really should look into it.
They're really cheap now. I think you can get just anything.
Yeah, it was
And
like $50
you
when
can
I
get
bought
different
mine because it
colors
was
now,
Element. Like
you
I
know?
said, it was name brand shit.
You can get a purple or...
I was really working the system. My mom, I'm not sure what she was like. She was like, yeah, we're going to go out and get you guys some cool stuff. And I was just like, fuck yeah, I need a helmet. That shit's expensive. I can't get it by myself.
Right?
What up, girl? So,
And
you
it
know, I
worked.
capitalized.
Where is it now?
Gone like the wind. Yeah.
One of
There's
those.
been a lot of moves in my life, a lot of storage units, possibly not paid and then, you know, sold off like they do on Storage Wars. I don't really know the outcome. I'm not really sure if it happened then or if it was sold off vindictively by my brother's mother. I'm going to say it politely.
I like how you said that.
Yes, there were many things that crossed my mind, but brother's mother is the best I could do right now, and I want to let's just leave it there and walk away from that.
That's a tongue tie here.
Yeah, that's a different situation. Anywho, so either way, I don't fucking have it anymore.
So, well, now they have ones with lights in them. I'm sure they got some kind of speaker system.
That way I could be seen at night.
You can keep you safe, yeah.
Yeah.
Or even just, if under the underneath stuff, it's dark and you know you're kind of small, so
Yeah. You gotta be ready all the time.
you don't want anyone to run into you or do anything.
What the fuck is that?
Fact checker is
My wife is looking up hard hats for me.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm a moron and I like to fucking hit my head on things at work. And she found
We have the
ultimate
cowboy hard hat with squeeze lock suspension.
squeeze lock suspension. What does that even fucking mean?
So let's go into this a little further.
I want to see it on somebody's head. Can you show me?
Choices are black,
Tell me that somebody
gray,
models it.
or white. The subcategory of hard hats without graphics. And it is ANSI class approved. Not bad.
That means it's like a legitimate hard hat that cowboys were like,
Stylish.
look.
Well, I mean, think about it. If you're riding horses under trees, you should be wearing a hard hat. You should
Yeah,
be
but could
wearing
you
a
imagine?
fucking hat that's just going to blow off or just made out of straw.
But could you imagine hitting that? It'd be like those dinosaurs. Oh my god, it's gonna kill me that I can't think of the name right now. But they pull their head back, like their neck. It pulls back, and then when they ram into something, it acts as like a ram does, basically.
Yeah, the rams.
You know what they are, and I can't think of it
Ram.
either. But no, I'm talking about a fucking dinosaur, Dave.
Oh, that thing.
Yes.
Anyway, stylish and comfortable.
My point is...
I'm trying to read here. This hard hat is constructed of high density... Density? Is that even a word?
It's like Tostinos, even though it's Totinos, I guess. This whole time, my whole life, I thought I'd been saying it right, but it's been wrong.
It provides excellent impact protection. The extra wide brim provides more UV protection than a standard.
Of course, you got that extra. What is that? Would you call that girth
And
on
has
a hat?
and a
Yeah,
plush
brim, but it's
cotton.
the width.
Hey, you're never too old for your dad to give you a rim job, right? The hat's fully adjustable with a 6-point ratchet
That's
suspension.
That's a brim job. Is
Brim
what you're
job.
referring to.
Got it. Okay, so yeah, and it's only $19.95.
I'm kind of, to be honest, I'm sold. That's cheaper than a helmet.
It is. I mean, not to throw something off, or, well, you do it all the time, so why not? Earlier we were talking about ARSM, SMRM, RDUP, YMCA. What was that word?
Come on, louder.
ASMR.
There it is.
ASMR?
ASMR.
SAMR.
Yes, some more.
And that is the relaxation to normal noises?
Yeah, it's like that good feeling. It's like that tingling, spine tingling feeling that you get when you hear like cool things like this.
Like nails on a chalkboard? Is that considered?
Nails on a chalkboard is a no, Dave. What the fuck?
Well, I mean,
You're a sick individual.
This is relaxing?
It's just,
See?
it sounds so good.
Apparently not, because Rosa just hit you.
It's just the plastic part. And like,
Okay.
Oh, the paper.
Earlier she was banging fruit. Or banging on fruit, sorry.
Sounds
It sounds a little bit like this.
weird, but
she's grabbing
it's okay, don't
a
help
large
me.
lemon
I like to stretch.
C cup.
C-cup. That's nice. I don't know what that...
Hollow as her
By
head.
the way, this may be a grapefruit. We're still unsure. I believe we were supposed to do a test on this also, were we not?
We just open it.
We got these out of Esther's backyard, and she said that they're lemons, and Rosa said
Oh,
they're
have you
grapefruits.
been allowed back to Esther's after that podcast?
Of course. Look, there goes my kitty that loves me.
Great.
She likes feet, so if you want to take your shoes off, go ahead. Do it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Don't mind us. We're just
It's
recording
fine.
here, but if you want to play with the cat, feel free.
Yeah, she likes it. Anyways.
Esther let you back.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And she made, oh my God, she made the fucking firecracking chicken, or what's it?
firecracker.
When is
Firecracker chicken.
When is she making lumpias again? No, spring
rolls.
rolls.
It's so funny that you fucking confuse those. Did I tell you about my niece?
No, but I thought they were the same
Holy
thing. Isn't it the same
shit.
thing, just one's cooked?
No, they're fucking different, Dave.
Why are they different?
That's how I told my niece. I said, they're fucking different, Noe. I'm just kidding. I didn't say it like that.
Because what is she, 6?
She's gonna be, yes, but
Yeah.
she's 5. But no,
They're fucking
we had
different,
like
Noe.
no, we had a
You tell your kindergarten
non-swearing.
teacher to call me, because that bitch is going to have a few words.
You want to paint this duck blue? Bullshit.
And
No.
stay in the fucking lines.
I dare you to scribble outside. No, it was nothing like that, Ciara. I know you're listening, so just calm down, okay? But in all seriousness, we had a back and forth battle, Noe and I, about the fact that I had ordered fucking lumpia and we had ordered egg rolls. Now, to be fair, the egg rolls that we got are
And that's
different.
my problem. Spring rolls
egg rolls,
egg
lumpia,
rolls are all
they're
the
all
same
the
to
same
me.
shit. They're just rolled up, skinnier or
Chimichanga,
thicker or
flautas.
No. Now you're in a different thing completely. That's different.
Okay.
Anyways,
I'm just letting you know what words that I know.
yes, that's actually great. We should actually do that. We should do like a words you may know.
I'll say a word and you say a word.
Yeah,
Oh,
do you know it also? But yeah, I had basically a real good argument with a 5-year-old about
Who
the
won?
fact that
The 5-year-old?
pretty much she fucking won, even though I was trying to be like, I was like, look, I know what you're about to say, but it's a different thing. I know you get egg rolls, and that's what you call them. And these egg rolls, she didn't like them because the egg rolls that we got were like,
We're not egg rolls.
they were egg rolls, but they put a lot more of the whatever they fry them in,
Okay.
so it was like a lot of excess.
So what, so you got egg rolls.
And we also got lumpia.
Okay.
And she liked the lumpia. She wouldn't try the egg rolls, even though she's had them. Just
So she's
a
like, I
little bit
want
different.
those egg rolls, not these egg rolls.
Yeah, and she's all, well, she was arguing with me back and forth that she's like, no, these are egg rolls. That's what I like. I like egg rolls. I don't like lumpia. And I was like, well, you're eating lumpia, Mama. Like, that's what it is. Like, I'm sorry, but they're different things. I'm sure you've had egg rolls, but there's also this, and this is different.
Got it.
And we're trying to find ways to describe it. It's just not, of course, like, she can't be bought on this decision. She's just like set in stone. These are egg rolls. And the final cake topper. And I knew it was coming, too. I even told Rosa, I'm all, look, watch here. She's going to still combat it. And Rosa's like, calm down. It's cool. And she goes, well, we ordered egg rolls last time I went with my mom. And this is what they brought. And I was just like, oh, my God. Like, all right, sass. You sass ass. Like, damn it.
Did you flip the table on her?
Oh my God, I wanted to so bad. Rose was like, stay calm. Just be calm. It's fine. I was just like, I just don't understand. Like, she just doesn't want to at all acknowledge what the hell I'm trying to say. Not
course.
even a little bit.
No. No, I wonder where she gets it from.
Huh.
Oh.
Her mother?
Yeah. Hey, payback for hitting her with the golf ball.
That's probably what it is. That's probably totally what it is. This is all, like, we all told Ciara, like, this is going to be, your turnaround. Like, you're going to have kids that are going to be exactly like you were as you grew up.
Yeah, that's your
and
payback.
They are.
Yeah,
and this is the payback, is that they are just like her, and that they want to be combative and argumentative, or wild child, or,
everything.
Actually, Nico so far is, like, super, like, calm, so he's surprisingly the least like her right now.
Yeah. Well, he's a boy, too.
Right, this is different. It's a whole new world. Who knows what this is going to be.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
That'll kick on later on.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's wild how we got to this point. Who knows where the fuck... Oh.
We were talking about SRM?
Yes, ASMR.
ASMR.
Yes,
I am.
I think we did talk about this before because I brought it up. There was something else, like the ruffling sound of, like, a chip bag and things like that. Stuff like that is supposed to be ASMR. But again, I mean, it depends. It varies person to person too. You know what I mean? Like, some people may find, like, oh my gosh, when I watch skateboard videos,
the bearing noise or the wheel noise,
the wheels, and then also, like, when they go to do a trick and the tail of the board slaps against the ground,
right?
Just and then the landing, even all of it. It's just nice.
Sound?
The rail sound, all of it. That's totally, for me, ASMR all fucking day. Do I know the full phrase? I don't, but it's okay. It's auto sensory. Oh, look. Autonomous. I was going to say autonomous. Autonomous sensory meridian response. Interesting.
Yes, it is.
That is...
Do we even know what
that's
that
a mouthful.
That
I'm
means?
glad we say ASMR. I can stick to that a lot better. And if I need to, I'll Google it.
The noisy thing.
Yeah. Just like, when noises feel good. That's what it is, basically. It's when a sound feels good.
Okay.
I think.
So do you feel colors also? Are you one of those?
Like, as in the sense, like, I feel like I have auras, and my aura is, like, green.
No, like yellow makes you feel, like you have to pee or something, and blue makes you feel moody, and green is exciting, that kind of crap.
No, I guess not.
Okay.
Like mood ring status?
Yeah, but mood ring is based off of heat.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
To burst anybody's bubbles there. Yeah, that shit's...
I guess we should have said
It's always telling me that I'm, like, in a good mood. It's like, oh, you're happy.
Oh, your anxiety.
The fuck? I know, yeah. I know. They should really have that. That would actually be... Shit, we're talking about it now, but that would be a thing.
For you, there's no such thing.
Well, I mean, like, if there was a way to base people's anxiety levels...
Yours
That would be
yours
pretty
would
fucking
always
cool.
be
Mine would
one
always be
color.
red. Yeah, mine would be red as fuck all the time. Because I feel like that would be the range. Like, it would probably be like a blue or like maybe a green,
Rainbow
blue,
color.
red. Like, those are the extremities. Like,
Green-
green is serene.
Yeah, green, yellow, red, stoplight type of thing.
Yeah, we can go with that too. Either way, my point is that there should be some way to judge that.
That's,
Like,
that's what
because
the
I feel
mood ring is. I mean, it's mood. So.
Well, I feel like in general, like that could be super helpful to everybody. Realistically, like you know how they have service dogs, and that they can sense, they can pick up on your anxiety.
I'm sure there's got to be an app for those watches now. That
There probably
has a
is.
mood
There probably.
changing. I
I'm
know they
describing
measure
something that's already
heartbeat
existing
and stuff. So
Exactly. So it'll pick up and be like, "Holy shit, your heart's beating like crazy. What the
Yeah.
fuck's wrong? Are you doing coke or are you just flipping out?" Like I'm not sure.
You either ran a
Are you having a
marathon?
panic attack? Because I have those regularly.
of course you do.
I mean, there used to be a lot more regular, but I get them.
Well, Rosa calms you
Still.
down now. Before you used to just make yourself crazy.
Yeah, I used to yell at 5-year-olds.
You still do. That was recent.
No, I didn't yell.
Oh, I thought you wanted to
Rosa's unsure about my last statement.
Okay, well, if your sister's listening, you didn't yell.
I didn't yell.
If she's not listening, yeah, you sure
I
did.
probably said it like that. I was probably like, I didn't yell. So it was like, an aggressive
I was just saying
overtone.
I just wanted to make sure my point came across correctly.
Yes. Strongly.
Strongly.
It's so difficult. These kids, they argue everything.
And they don't know anything.
And that's the thing, is like, I don't want them to not argue certain things.
But whatever I say is right.
No, that sounds terrible. And everyone else seems to
Seem
be
to
agreeing.
agree.
Everyone's
And that's
like,
where
well, yeah.
that's where your problem is.
I guess so. We're gonna have to cut this part out.
You say that no, we're not.
Why not?
Well, there's no reason to.
There is.
The truth is in the pudding. It worked for Cosby.
It was in pudding there, probably. So,
That being said,
that being said, we did talk a bit about Jimmy John's. We talked about egg rolls versus spring rolls versus lumpia.
we covered all that area
Yeah, we talked about DoorDash and how they overcharge.
and the laziness that has
but-
become.
And the laziness that has become, yes.
And you
And the
your helmet,
overcost.
you're concussed, and not yelling at your niece.
But we never finished the end of me actually hitting my fucking head. But basically, I may be concussed. I was going to say, I may be cussed.
That's we cussed.
I
You
may be-
definitely cussed.
I may be concussed.
So we'll know tomorrow if you don't wake up.
Yeah, if I don't wake up,
It'll just be the Big D show.
yeah.
So further
And then after that, and by the way, he'll probably switch to a different platform since that sounds a little bit misleading. as
Right?
to other things. He's just going to
It's
be
the
a
new-
one-man
it's
show,
the new
you know?
erotica channel. I'll get the guy with the 2 penises on.
Oh my god. Double dick dude.
Yeah, double dick
Thank
dude.
you to... Fuck, what's her name?
I don't know, some porn star.
Asa. She's a porn star that I heard a podcast of. Her podcast is actually pretty good. I know we're not supposed to be. You told me not to push other podcasts until we're more established.
And of course,
but,
you picked the porn star to push. But go ahead.
But I mean, if we're gonna push something, they're already pushing. All right.
True.
But in all legitimacy, that's a shout out to her because she says legitimate, like she rolls that G. Legitimate.
G.
I don't know. It's like
She's Japanese, I think you said.
yeah, and that was the only like it's very you honestly like if you listen to her
It's
for those of you that
legit.
go listen now, you wouldn't know that she was Asian in any way. I mean, in my opinion,
Other than the camera sounds in the background.
the camera sounds in the back,
Never
like her
mind.
posing
Just-
like a
no,
Pikachu.
Just forget it.
Anyways, I'm confused. Anyways,
Asians
but
are known
I
for
feel like
taking
I
lots
feel
of
like
pictures.
yeah, that's what I said, and I said in her peace sign posing.
Yeah.
Anywho, she's probably leg peace sign posing. I mean,
Legitimate.
but instead of saying legitimate, like hard G, legitimate. Well, not even that would be g. Anyways, that English language is so fucked up. But she likes to roll that G. She goes legitimate, like it's like a J, like lingerie,
that's legit.
legitimate.
It's legit.
Yeah. So, I find myself saying that sometimes. Like I've picked up on that word. Like that's how I say it now. I'd be like, oh, that's legitimate.
Legitimate.
Yeah, it's legitimate.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you for joining us today. Rita, or otherwise known
We
as Michelle.
legitimately appreciate
Yeah.
you.
And Rosa, as always, with your fact checks and very prompt today, I would say.
Yeah, she was ahead of the game. Like I said, she was prepared before I even knew that I needed her to look something up.
Yeah, she did. She had.
That's my wife.
Is it me or do I sound commercially today?
You kind of do sound
Más cerveza, más fresca.
92.1
Oh, Leochos.
Facebook and Twitter.
Well, thank you for reaching out and touching someone, stroking your pussy or shaking dicks
Or
at us.
petting your pup or
whatever
dick
we were
shaking
talking about.
chubbies or
Always leave us comments, questions, emails, rants, raves, whatever.
concerns.
A topic.
I'm sure we're going to get on somebody's nerves
a topic
today.
you'd like to hear. Whatever you can find, whatever you can think of, let us know. Thank you for listening.
Toodles.